Beyond Me, the show. Yay! I'm so excited today because I have entrepreneur uh, Chad Washington, almost mogul, okay? No, very, very excited to have this young man on for his shirt and sweatshirt line. I'm so excited. Chad, thank you so much for talking to me this morning.
My pleasure.
Oh, see, it's right there. I can say it. Words or nothing. I love your clothing brand, sir.
Thank you.
And when you want to know what I love more than that you're young and you're black, how old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
16 years old. I knew that, but I just wanted you to tell everybody else that it's still in high school and you have your own clothing brand. I too am wearing a shirt. I don't know if you can see it. It is from your mom's t-shirt apparel business as well.
Yes.
Right. I'm so excited. So words or nothing. I'm going to be honest. I know I had a meaning, right? I know I had the meaning in my head, but I'm not sure if it was the same exact meaning. So tell us, how did words or nothing come about?
So words or nothing started. It was at first it was just a saying I used to use because around Christmas time, my grandmother, she used to buy buy a shirt from the store. And so at this point I was around maybe 12 or 13. And so I know when you age up, you don't really want graphic tees from like Children's Place or anything anymore. So she was on the phone with my mom and she said, hey Chad, what type of shirts do you want? And I said, well, I'm growing up, so I would want a shirt that says that has words or nothing. And so like that was just what I used to say because that's how I described the shirt. But I went to my aunt and I was telling her about how the situation went, and she was like, you know what? That's a really clever phrase, and you should use that and put it on a shirt. And so I was like, okay, I could put it on a shirt. And for me, that was like what I was just gonna do, put it on a shirt, just words and nothing. And I came about somebody else in my church actually, and she told me that can mean a lot more than just you putting it on a shirt or how it came about. And so I was given, and now so the first meaning of this business I was given was have something meaningful to say or don't say anything at all. And so, but then I came about another person. It's just multiple people in my life that have helped me with the shirt business. And so then somebody else, my uncle Greg, he told me there's a lot more stuff that can mean just even past that. It can mean words, no violence. Again, have something meaningful to say or don't say anything on anything else, etc.
I love that. I love that. And it sounds like the people were just like God sending you angels to advise you. But you said 12. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I love it. How is business now?
It's good. So I still do my words and nothing shirts if people request them, but I've also tapped into the world of like shirt design. So people like they'll come to me and they'll be like, hey, I need a shirt design for let's say just last week somebody asked me in my church to make a cancer support ministry shirt. So they give me all the details that they want on a shirt and I just bring it to life and design it. And so that's what I've worked on for the past few months. But I still do my words or nothing. I have multiple designs. So here I have the one I'm wearing right now is one of my first designs.
Right.
And so this is like when it was like single print, but then I was printing and I was like, hey, I wonder what would happen if I made it like a bubble effect by putting two.
Mm.
So this is how this one looks.
Ooh,
And so this is
love
the blue and
that.
gold. And then I also have a hoodie that's red and it has the black and white on it. And so
Okay,
this
put it back a little bit so I can put it back so I can see it. Okay, I got that. Oh yeah, you know you young people
yes.
are with the hoodies. Oh my gosh,
And then I
hundred
also have
percent.
I also have some shorts. So they have the words
Oh,
or nothing on the side where the
oh,
pocket
I know what
is.
those are called. I know what those are called. You too young to know what those are called. Those are called hoochie daddy shorts. Uh-oh.
and
Oh, that's how
then
y'all go.
and then recently I came up with another. So this is when I'm starting to design, and so this is what I came up with.
Move it back.
It's You see
Uh,
it?
no, it's a little blurry to me. Let me see. Okay, I love it. Love it, love, love.
So
Got it.
yeah, it says words or nothing at the top. And so
Yes.
that's my most recent thing.
Oh,
And
I
so
like
I've just been in the world of designing and making things like new. So this shirt was actually made to go with a pair of shoes that I had. And so I was like, hey, why not? Let's put words or nothing on it. And so that's what I've been working on the past couple of months. So
I love that. But you're in. high school, correct? What grade are we in?
Yes. I'm going to 11th grade.
Ooh, 11th grade. And you are a engineering student?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And what is your thought process to be an engineering student? What do you exactly want to do?
So for starters, I'm in a program. It's called NSBE. It stands for National Society of Black Engineers, NSBE. And so it's basically a program that has been created throughout America and even outside of America. And it's an international program that allows Black students to have a way to go into the world of engineering because that's not very common for Black students. Like that's not a common occupation for Black people. So that's how it starts. And so we have a convention every single year. Last year it was in Atlanta, Georgia, and the year before
Mm.
that it was in Kansas City, Missouri. And so this year, well, next year in 2025, it's actually going to be in Chicago, Illinois. So, and so I'm going to be attending that one. And so with this world of engineering, so the first occupation I wanted to have was being a pediatrician, but my mom was telling me all about go try new things because I was just stuck on being that. And so I still have that as a side plan just in case engineering doesn't go as planned,
Okay.
which I think it should. So, but she told me try out Nesby. In the first meeting I was like bored and I felt like I wasn't gonna ever want to go to the meeting without my friend because that's who I started going with. But now I'm vice president of my chapter. It's based in Calvert County, Maryland, and it's called Cash Nesby Jr. And it stands for Creative and Striving Hard to Succeed.
I love that. I mean, triple, quadruple threat. You are at 16. I love to hear it. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break and we'll find out you're doing so much. I mean, I don't know how to dissect that. I knew all of it, but you added some new stuff, new twists. We'll come back. We'll take a quick break and find out what else you've been doing. And we'll talk a little bit about the Olympics because I have an idea. This is Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. We'll be right back.
I need you to look into this file for me. What's wrong? It looks like you got something on your mind.
Man, I got a wedding, graduation, and cookout this month. I need a quality production team.
Call my guy.
Clip Productions Entertainment Group, man. A wedding, a graduation, and a cookout this month. I got you, man. You have a great day. Boss man, I got a wedding, a graduation, and a cookout this month. I need some kind of venue to hang out for me.
I got 3 different venues we can look at, and I can also call Anthony to do the graphic work.
Let's check with the client and see if we can do a website to do their RSVPs for the cookout and the graduation.
And I'll get with Michelle to get the promotional team and the production team ready.
And I can get with Sue to get the bands, the rappers, and the comedians.
What about we put them on until the Smoke Clears television show, and we can get them on a radio lineup for If the Smoke Clears.
And then I can light up a cigar.
Not just yet. Let's get the DJs, photographers, and videographers. Now you can light up.
Let me get it.
Skip, you have a phone call from the CEO of XO7 Entertainment.
DJ, it's Michael's birthday, 30 seconds, baby, do your thing. Uh-oh, Mike, My man, go ahead and touch it. Gotta give Mike a round of applause, man. We got Howard Hewitt in the building. The second time around, 'cause with me is me. All right, man, that's my man. What's your name, big dog? Where you from? Tony from Fort Washington, Maryland, in the building. It's his birthday, y'all. 30 seconds, Tony. Down the birthday Soul Train. DJ, give it to him. Uh-oh.
Welcome back. This is Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. And I am talking to one of the most fabulous 16-year-olds I have ever met. Chad Washington, owner, founder, CEO of Words or Nothing Apparel. Yes. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for talking to me this morning. I loved it. I got to see some of the things that you were doing. And I also got to know that you're an engineering student and everything. You're the vice president of your chapter. You are doing big things. And so where are you right now? Because quadruple, all threat you are. Where are you right now?
So right now, I'm in a mix of everything right now. So my engineering, so we have seasons. So our season is over in June, so it doesn't go back until September. So right now I'm on rest from my engineering program. So that gives me more time to work on like expanding whatever's in my business. So that's what I've been doing lately.
You know what I was thinking? Because I know you've been watching the Olympics, yes?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I just loved everything. I would have loved, I mean, people are probably going to reach out to them, but I would love to have seen a Words or Nothing shirt on Noah Lyles. You get it, right?
Yes, I like that idea.
I would have loved to see that. And I didn't think about that until just a minute ago because, he is about that phrase too. And you're right. Words or nothing can mean so many things.
Yes.
And he said, words or nothing. I said what I was going to do and I did it.
Yes.
So I love that about that. You could, next 4 more years, you could be in LA. You could be in LA.
Yes.
Shakari, even for women too. I felt like it was for men, but also for women as well. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I think I like the bubble shirt. I think I might want that, but I would like to wear just Words or Nothing. So you were saying to your grandmother, either you want Words or Nothing on the T-shirt.
Yes.
And then it turned into something really, really big. Okay.
Yes.
So what was your favorite sport in the Olympics?
Probably swimming because that's a sport that me and my dad love to watch. So he did swimming when he was in high school and when he was in college. So that's like that's our main thing when we watch the Olympics. Swimming or diving, both actually.
I saw did you see the diving? I saw the
yes.
2-part, I don't know what it's called, but I saw 2-part diving where it was 2 and the synchronized swimming.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It was beautiful.
I love it. So you spend most of your time just trying to come up with new things and designing T-shirts?
Yes. So, like I said earlier, lately, I've been like tapping into design mostly. So expanding like what I do. And so with that, I mean, so like I go on whatever Photoshop, Canva, and I just like to put things together and see how they look. And so I'm really working on my creative mindset because most times I need like an inspiration to work off of, but eventually I'm going to be at the point where I don't have to use any inspiration. It comes straight from my mind. But as of right now, I'll like go through Google and like pick Pinterest and look for different design ideas and just make it my own and like put it together. Cause
I promise you're fine with that. I do the same thing. Sometimes it'll come to me, but sometimes I do have to look through stuff.
Yes.
If I'm doing a flyer or anything like that. And I'll say, I can do that, but I put my own spin to it.
Yes.
And so I love that. So what are your plans in the future? In the next, I do not like this question, but I'm going to ask you in the next like 2 years, what do you see yourself doing?
So in the next 2 years, I see myself in college actually. So I understand most people that when they're in the world of engineering, they'll go to trade school more instead of college. But I'm actually going to go to college. I'm planning to go to Howard University. That's where both my parents went. And so that's where I want to go. So yeah, that's where I want to go. I also realized that like even though it's good to go out and have like fun when you're in college and like go off and explore the country, I do want to stay local just for what I'm doing right now. Who knows? I might only be in Howard for 2 years and transfer to another college for 2 years. But right now, my mindset today on August 17th is that I want to go to Howard University.
All right. You know what? They're going to hear this interview. They are. I'm telling you, they will. I love that. So as far as you're 16, you're in high school, what's going on with the ladies? Do they know you're this awesome?
Man, I try to stay away from them because sometimes they're a distraction, but I have a good circle of females who are not a distraction to my life and they actually help me. So, and I've always had like a close relationship with females just in general because I have two sisters and my mom, of course. And so I'm the middle child between both my sisters. So that's all I've been around my whole life.
Wink,
Yes.
wink. I see how you're getting in from the inside. Getting in from the inside. There's a lot going on politically, and you can't vote yet. But do you have? Do you feel like that you need to be involved in that arena as far as that we might get the first female black president, first female president, or
Yes.
are you in the mix with the 18-year-olds now that are thinking about voting?
Yes, so I know in my church they talk about it every Sunday about how it's important to vote and how this is a really like really necessary it's really necessary to vote if not anytime this year. And so even as a 16-year-old I could see like what issues we're facing and what issues we could face if people do not vote. And so I'm just gonna think about trying to as a 16-year-old I think about where I'm gonna stand when I do become of age to vote. And so just learning stuff from different people about when it comes to voting so and have good information. So
I love that. How do you feel being called like almost mogul and to just being a CEO? How is that humbling for you?
it is. It feels so. There's a lot of experiences where so when you're a shirt designer or you own like a clothing brand, it's like really hard at sometimes and it's really easy at sometimes. So sometimes people just come to you, they want to buy, they want to spend all their money, but some people you gotta do a lot of convincing and talking. And so that's what I've also been working on because when I first started my business, I did not want to approach anybody, give out business cards, none of that. I had my mom do all of that for me because I just thought I am a talker, but I don't like talking to people about when it comes to my business because it's kind of like a vulnerable space and like especially when they say no, that's like a stab to the heart. And so like yeah, but now I've worked on it and I can walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, I can do this for you. Like we can get this together, get in contact with me, we can create."
Oh, I love that. What we're going to do is we're going to come back, take a quick break, and we'll be back and we'll finish this thing up. And I know you have to get back to what you have to get back to. So This is
Yes.
Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Millie in the City for Beyond Me, the show. Oh, most awesome conversation with CEO, founder of Words or Nothing Apparel, Mr. Chad Washington. Yay, give you your flowers. You're awesome. Thank you for speaking to me this morning.
Anytime.
Oh, I love it. Now, I was kind of curious, if you don't mind, because we did talk a little bit about the election and things of
Yes.
that. You cannot vote yet, and I know you're like, darn it. May I ask if you would like to share? If you don't, it's okay. Who would
Yes.
you vote for do you feel like if you were to vote, be able to vote?
So, my opinions change on based on what I hear, but I know you can't believe everything that you hear all the time. So you just have to really tap in and like go do the research for yourself and figure out what you would do. A few minutes ago, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have gone with Kamala, but hearing different opinions, I always have to go back and I'm gonna neutralize myself just for this moment. So at this time right now, I'm neutral about it. So I would say I probably wouldn't vote for either of them.
Okay.
But like my opinion, like I said, later on my opinions could have changed and I might go back to Kamala or whatever. But as of right now,
Yeah.
I'm neutral about the situation.
Because you were saying something about, I think during a brief little break, and I love that you changed it, but you do have to do the research for yourself, which I
Yes.
know that you're going to do. You were saying something about Project 25. Is it
Yes.
Project? Wait a minute. Is it
Yeah,
Project
Project
25?
2025.
2025. So I apologize. I stand corrected. Okay. So do you want to be neutralized about Project 2025 at this moment?
See, so actually for that, I wouldn't say I'm neutralized. I'm more on the side of we should not let it happen just because of like there could be some good things in there. I haven't took the time to read the whole thing. I've read not even half because there's so many pages. But like
Right.
it's a long document, but I know like some of those things can be very, very like bad for our community. But
Mhm.
then there's a good handful of them that could be good. And so I'm not going to completely say that it's a horrible thing because I mean if the bad thing, the horrible things actually I would say are taken out, it could be maybe better and more believable. But it's horrible how they're gonna do things to give one person the power.
Right. Okay. So with, because where we live, with everything going on, I feel like I've seen so many deaths and funerals of young men, women, children, and things of that
Yes.
nature. With all that you have going on, would you just say that this is how you do your best to stay out of trouble?
Of course, yes. I stay away from all of that. I have a elder in my church, and after church every single Sunday, she talks to me about how I need to. She said, "Don't be in the street." She says it every single Sunday, and I'm always like, "Yeah, yeah." And she's like, "No, you can't just say yeah all the time. You got to really process it and take it in because anyone can say yeah, and the next day I can find out they're dead." I personally would never. When I travel, I go with people I trust, not people I just met. To if I knew you for 3 months, I still don't trust you 100% because people will be on your side for they can be on your side for 5 years and then they'll turn on you the next day. Like you got to really watch who you're around.
Amen.
And so yeah.
Amen. I wish I would have learned that as well. When I was 16, did not know that. I know we're in a different time. Let me ask you, I need everyone to find out because this show is shown in so many places. I'm so proud of it.
Yes.
I don't know if I can mention the last one that we have something huge coming up. Where can people find you on social media?
You said wait, can you repeat that last part?
Where can people find you on social media?
So you can go to my Instagram, which is words or nothing, straight, no spaces, no caps, just straight words or nothing. Or my personal page, I'm gonna put it out there. It's
Uh-oh.
it's number 5, STAR, so star, 2 R's at the end, underscore Chad Wick with 2 K's.
Chad Wick?
Yes.
Oh, come on. John
And
Wick.
so I go
Oh my God.
and so I go with that name a lot just because so many people call me and it used to be a joke, but I actually like that name. So I'll go by that as my public persona. So people know me, I'm Chad, but everybody calls me Chadwick. So that's what I took
Chad
on.
Wick. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Oh my God. I love it though. That's well, John Wick. I don't even it was about the dog. It was about the dog for me. You can't kill his puppy.
Yeah.
That's how it all started. You can't kill his puppy. Chad Wick. That is amazing. I love it. And I know everybody else will too. I'm very, very excited. I'm excited to see what's coming up. And maybe, what I will do is try to get you to design stuff for my show.
Yes.
I want to start wearing my own apparel for Beyond Me, the show.
Yes.
And if you look it up, you'll see a lot of things that I've done, a lot of things that Clear Productions TV network has done, and our leader, Fogo Hill, everything is done. So that'll give you an idea of, and I can show you the logos, that'll give you an idea of what you can do for me and possibly Clear Productions. So I will let you know about that. I'm excited. I will let you get back to the 50 million things that you are
And
doing.
I do have one more thing to add.
Go ahead,
So
man.
if you were wondering, I do have a website. It's currently under construction, which means I'm working on like making it look a whole lot different. But once it's back, I mean, you can write it down. You put it on a piece of paper. It's Nadia's NADIAS Heart HEART.com. That's all you got to type.
I got it because I got on her shirt.
Yes.
Tight. Wait a minute.
Brown girls, tight curls.
Brown girls, tight curls. I got it. Brown girls, tight curls. I'm trying. Well, I got locks now. It'll be curly. It'll be curly in a minute, so I could really fully wear the shirt. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. Love you. Love what you're doing. This is going to be a 3-part series. Okay. So I'm so excited about it. Of young people doing amazing things. You are amazing, my friend.
Thank you.
You're awesome. And you have a great day. Thank you. This is Millie.
You too.
For Beyond Me, the show. See you next time. Bye-bye.